Hey, welcome, all my right thinkers. Thanks for tuning in to come check out your boy, P-Funk, thinking right, out here in the lab, in the wee hours of the morning, where I do what I do for you. Today, your boy about to have some fun, okay? Let me just say that, heads up, let's go. Rather than 25 rules to live by, storytelling, story with a message and story for life. This is another life lesson. Let's see like the last one, so I'm gonna keep on giving to you. Some you didn't particularly like, but that's okay. Can't be right every time. So I'm back with the lesson for you. Hope you like it. Let's go. Right thinking mission, and I'm on it. Mm-hmm. Is to enlighten, inspire, educate, and motivate you, the individual, to a higher spiritual level of enlightenment of yourself. Right thinking way of life through mental and spiritual discipline daily will help and guide you to obtain your goal of spiritual enlightenment, aka know thyself. That's my mission. I'm doing my half. Your half is to know yourself. Question: know thyself. A person who knows not and knows not that they know not is foolish. Disregard that. A person who knows not and knows that they know not is simple. You teach them, hey, I got you. That's why I do what I do. Good for you. Stay tuned. I got you. A person who knows not and believes that they know is dangerous, mostly religious. Avoid them. I do. A person who knows and knows not that they know is asleep. I can awaken them. I'm a spiritual alarm clock here to wake you up to yourself with what? Knowledge of yourself. A person who knows and knows that they know is wise. Follow them. All these persons, they reside in you. Right thinkers, know thyself. And to my eye, be true. I just came up with this idea last week during the playoffs. For all you football fans, all you basketball fans, I respectfully understand what I used to be one. Remember, used to. So that means if I used to do something and I no longer do what I used to do, only thing I no longer do the things that didn't serve me, didn't give me anything in return. One relationships. So all you fans, Cowboys, Eagles, football fans, anyone of athletes, let's talk about this. Why? Because right thinkers, I say God would have a lot more followers if what he plays sports. LeBron James. I'm a Kobe Bryant fan. Yeah, when I was doing that, I followed Kobe Bryant. Yeah, I ain't gonna again been there. Don't do that no more. But I'm gonna have some fun with this concept. All right, bear with me. From what I see, God should play sports, and he get more followers. Jokey joke, but conceptually, yeah. If y'all follow God the way y'all follow that baseball, that basketball, and football players, and every other sport person you follow, any individual that you put on that pedestal, you should have God in that position first. The podium, first, second, third. God should always be in the front. And for most believers, they put Jesus in their slot. Oh, okay, but that's fine. If that works for you, knock yourself out. But it's for a reason. Why? Through him, you can what? Do all things. Without him, you can do nothing. So being a fan, you still need him. I work for him, conceptually, metaphorically. I want all, I want all those not on team him to get in this game. This game is what? Follow, worship him, and you can do all the other stuff. But include him. You might like sports too. Y'all call him every time you want your team to win. Oh God, oh God. See, so you get my point. I'm having fun. I'm just making a jokey joke, hoping to get my point across from a humorous spot. Okay, I'm tired of being so uptight. I'm gonna loosen up a little bit. See, I know God could care less about winning fans for being a sport. He ain't gonna do none of that. But his spirit is in everything that we see, do, and be about. Why should we understand that and give him that? And he's fine with that. If you think your ego wants to be massaged, wants to be catered to, and it do, but guess where you get it from? The original. You can want those things And some people can give you those things. But when it comes down to it, the judgment day will fall short. According to my girl, and according to what I look at it, the heart should be light as her feather. Let's go. Now, here we go. Most religions, people, are just fans of God. Again, through what? Their belief. I believe in God. I believe God gonna make my team win. Really? Really? Oh, God gonna let me hit the lottery. God gonna help me win gambling. You bring God to all those places. And you only call on him when it's something you want him to do for you. How you living? Because if you living right, you wouldn't be in them places. I'm just saying. I used to do a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff that I enjoy doing. Gambling, carousing, all that stuff. I enjoyed doing that because I was doing me. Once I got enlightened, a lot of stuff I no longer do. Not just the bad stuff that don't make me, but some of the stuff that just didn't make sense. I stopped doing that too. Sports fans. Oh, you don't like it? My man, that's your choice. Again, when we have choices that we make for ourselves, why do we really worry and concern ourselves with what other people's choices are? I don't concern myself with your choices. They're yours to make. Understand that. I ain't got nothing to do with your life. I don't run nothing but me. You can't make God like us. Don't humanize God. No. And I hear that in the commandments, okay? Don't tell me Moses was an Egyptian. No. I ain't trying to hear that. Why? I know better. First of all, let me explain to you why. The 10 commandments that y'all go by is man. See, I don't want don't worship no other. I ain't got time for that. God don't talk like that. Well, the God that I worship don't talk in that context. We put that in context. Again, the belief system. God said this, God said that. In that book that you read, God didn't say the word in there. Sorry about that. Just want to get it out of the way. But if you're a fan of God because you believe in God, that's all you are. Okay? When you start serving him, you start living by his obedience, by his rules, then you can call yourself one of them. But other than that, you're just a fan. Okay? A believer. We have to try to be like what? God. What? Our best self. That's all he asks. Next one. We are all fans of something or someone. Just let it be God. If you want to put somebody before God, that's your choice. That's my creator. Ain't nobody going before him. And in my mind, that's who I'm worshiping when I'm talking to God. So, concede, concede. 6 on the hand, have it done. Do what you choose. That's all. Matter of fact, do what works for you. That's right thinking philosophy. It ain't just follow right thinking. What I said, no. I only have one way. There's more than my way to get to God. I know that. All right, but at least I have a way. I used to be a 3-sport letterman fan, basketball fan. Yeah, now I'm just a one-man show. Because it works for me. It keeps me busy. It keeps me doing the things I like to do, more so than stuff that I used to think I like to do that didn't bring me nothing. Rooting for the Giants didn't get me no blessing. Watching Super Bowl every year didn't get me no blessing. Spending all that money running around the country didn't get me no blessing. Get my point? When you devote your time and energy to something, I put mine in to God, or someone, again, God, you should get something back. Now, for all you fans, for any team, any person, let me know what they bless you with. I'll wait. I'll be here forever. Why? Because none of y'all gonna tell me nothing that you got from any one of them other than your higher power, God. So I'm telling you, join Team God. I watch that stuff, yeah, but I don't put that time and energy into that because I don't get nothing for that. Fans of sports, movie stars and singers, all those, you buy the merchandise, you buy the jersey. I got truckloads I'm trying to get rid of now because I have no use for them. I'm no longer a fan. When you doing drugs, when you get off that drug, you not no use for the drugs. You got no use for the stuff that you know. All that is no longer any use to you. So, like anything else, when you get tired of something that ain't working for you, you just stop it. If you don't have the spiritual discipline or the wherewithal to do something or stop doing something that don't do you no good, that's harming you. I can't see stick the needle in my arm just to get high. I can't see smoking the pipe just so I can get high. I can't see dropping a bunch of pills just so I can get high. That gets me nothing. When I live, do, and be a good dude, I get blessed. So that's why I do what I do for you, to help you do the same for yourself. You serve God. Watch this. Now, you go on Team God, and some of the just groups, they all on the team. I'm with them. Why? Because they got the right idea. Now, when you serve God, and you will receive what? Blessings. That's the difference to me. That's my point I'm trying to make. I've been there, done that, everything. It ain't what you're doing. It ain't what you did. It's what you do now. Once you know better, you should do better. If you know being a fan don't really, so you make that decision. If you want to continue to buy jersey, spend your time doing that, anybody say nothing wrong with that. But do you give any time and energy into this adverse situation? Something happened, now you want to call on God? That's what I called them. I didn't mess with them when I was rolling. I have no use for I ain't called God in that time. Maybe in midst of desire, oh God, that nonsense. But no, I didn't call on him spiritually at all. I had money, I had everything I wanted. My ego was satisfied. Trust me on this one. Where we at, Dan? Okay. Give God, watch this. You give God the love and attention you give to your favorite sport team or person, fan, and watch the difference. Why? Because you'll get something in return. If you show the love to God that you show to Denzel and all these other fans, the Cowboy fan, oh yeah, Eagles fan, Giants fan, if you get anything from them, let me know. I'm saying you serve God, then let me know if you get any blessings from God. Either side, let me know. I can tell you which side I'm on, and I can tell you why I'm on that side and what happens for me being on that side. Okay, watch this. If we praise and worship God other than Sundays, as if he was a pro athlete every day, man, we have a bunch of people walking around upright, doing good. How you doing? How you doing? How you need it? Just living right, doing right, nothing special. Back when I was coming up, that was the norm. Greeting people as you walk by, making eye contact. Come on, man. We get off that horse. Get off the soapbox. Get back to the lesson. Sorry about that. All right, here we go. Yeah, watch this. I am God's biggest fan. In the way of knowing his grace and earning his blessings, that's what I live for. I get something out of that every day. I want all fans of things and people who can't do anything for you to try that same energy, give to God, and see if you get anything in return. I'm not telling you nothing, but I'm just explaining to you how you can be blessed by higher power when you do something for him. As a fan of anything, you only just a fan. They just feeding off of you. Boy, watch this quick one. If God could dunk and run and throw a football, man, he would be the man. Yeah, because millions of people follow. Oh, look at that guy throw that ball. Look how fast he runs. We do it anyway. God is us in the flesh. Oh, I forgot only Jesus was. So y'all say, but if God is the spirit, God is the word made flesh. That's us. Again, believers don't know that. They believe something else. So again, I keep God in everything I do by what? Doing the right thing, aka become the right thing, and follow the principles and guidelines that's laid forth by the principles of Maya, Shitat Neta, or Semi-Tawi. It's all concepts that will get you to your higher self. Enlightenment, spiritual enlightenment, meaning you, the spirit, is God. You're enlightened to God. You know God. I keep trying to break it down for you. Right thing philosophy is God-based. No middleman. I don't do Jesus. Again, direct line to God through what? Self-knowledge and knowledge of self. Right thinking philosophy, if practiced daily, starts with what? Early wake up. I'm at 3:30. Okay. First thing I do, give thanks, go into prayer, come out, go to my shrine, do my little thing, get my meditation time on, and then I go work out. Mind, body, and spirit being nurtured on a day-to-day basis. That's getting close to God. Me worrying about who gonna be in the playoffs, me worrying about my team gonna win, that gonna get me a little closer to God. So I don't waste my time with that. Sorry about that. That's just me. Okay. I am God conscious. Well, wait a minute. No. Okay, wait. Okay, yeah. When you live spiritual lifestyle, aka by spiritual discipline, God is with you when mentally and spiritually. Y'all stay prayed up. Again, I keep using y'all because that's what I can identify y'all with, and I can have a problem with that, trying to make a point by using that to show you I'm not running around quoting scripture. I'm God conscious. Right thinking philosophy puts God first. I do what I know to be right, and that's living the way I live with spiritual discipline, respecting my higher self, doing what I know to be right to my equals, meaning mankind, humanity. Simple. I'm trying to help those who want what I'm bringing. That's it. And those who don't like what I'm bringing, that's fine too. Boy, no, we did that already. Well, I'm down here. Okay. If my actions are not godly, I'm not doing it. I'm doing me. If you ain't doing God's work, you're doing for yourself. Again, I don't self-serve. Once you get ego under control, you will be able to humble yourself enough to serve a higher power other than yourself. God plays the best game. It's called life. Do the right thing and he'll reward you. He ain't saying follow no team. He ain't saying follow no rap, no sing. He's saying do his will. I got 42 minute confession to say what I don't do, what I haven't done. I'm not going for the commandments of I shall not follow. I don't subscribe to those concepts. Again, that's why I'm not considered a Christian. God, okay, you reap what you sow. That was way before the Bible. You magnify God, aka he'll magnify you, aka you do the right thing, you'll be blessed. Anything that's done in God's name and for him will bear out fruit, will come to pass. I'm God's right hand man. I bring the ignorant to God for themselves with what? Knowledge of self, enlightening them so they can know themselves and him. That's what right thinking philosophy is all about. I'm just here to get you to your higher self. I don't get you to follow me. I don't care if you follow me or not. I don't care if you like me. But if you tune in, I'm just teaching. That's all I'm doing. So if you ain't getting the concept of what I'm teaching, that's a you problem, not mine. God is my life coach. The voice of Vince Lombardi. When I heard the God voice, it sounded like Vince Lombardi to me. I'm with the best team ever assembled. I'm on God's team. I'm on Team God. That means I'm spiritual, not religious, okay? You can be a fan of whoever you want, whatever you want, but only God can bless you. So if you're not a fan of God, you ain't obeying and doing right by him, you spin your wheels, waste your time, okay? Last one. I play for God. And be your best self, become a right thinker, and you will be a player for God also, and you will know thyself. And being a fan of yourself is the best thing you can do. The higher self, not the ego self. Ego's lower, spiritual, Haru is higher. Set Haru. I got a lesson for you coming up. I appreciate you. Thank you. God don't play sports.